Obviously, NFL season just as fast as it came, it is now gone. It's unfortunate, but that means it's playoff time, which we all know playoff time's the best time of the year. This is something that we've all waited for, countless weeks of some meaningless football, some incredibly important football. It all leads us up to this very moment. The NFL wild card round is here, and we all know it's going to be wild.
Next game, Sunday afternoon, the Green Bay Packers at the Philadelphia Eagles.
I think this is the turnaround asses are red. I don't think the Packers are going to make this close. I think the Eagles are going to win this by a million, 100%.
I think it's going to be close, but, we're going to give our Super Bowl predictions in a bit too, but the Eagles beat the Packers.
This is a scary Eagles team, man.
The Packers are nowhere near consistent enough, and I don't think the best version of this team can beat 75% of the Eagles.
I love LaFleur. I love him.
Yeah. I like LaFleur. I like the Packers a lot too, but yeah, I'm going to pick the Eagles here. The Eagles have just, like you said, the Packers just haven't looked too consistent all year, and the Eagles have just been a wagon.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Something in my heart's telling me the Packers win this.
What's in your heart?
Is it just the Saquon Juju, or is it?
I think the Saquon Juju matters here. I don't know. It's just a feeling in my heart. I think the Packers. I don't agree with what you just said, that the Packers playing their best can beat a 75% Eagles team.
I don't agree with that
Yeah,
either,
I think that's crazy.
yeah.
I think the Packers playing at their full best could beat anyone, and they're low key due. Because they haven't really beat.
They haven't played at their best, though.
They haven't beat a good team in the NFC all year.
All year.
Yeah.
So they're low-key due.
I mean, the division doesn't give them any favor.
Right, but that's what I'm saying.
I get it.
But you
They're
get
blocked
so
field
many
goal away from
opportunities to
0-6
do
in
it.
the division.
That's true.
Exactly, so why not now?
The Eagles are.
They also lost to the Eagles at the beginning of the season on that Mickey Mouse field.
Oh my God! Yeah,
You could
that
argue
game
the
doesn't count.
Eagles are the best team out of the.
That was a fake game.
Yeah, it was a fake.
That was a fake game.
And they went 2-0 with Malik Willis. That was fun.
You know
Yeah.
what? Give me the Packers. Give me the Packers here.
Wait, you just said that they went 2-0 with Malik Willis, 9-6 with Jordan Love. It's a 9-6 football team, not an 11-6 football team. So,
I mean,
walking into Philly,
Yeah, but they lost to the Eagles, and we just said that doesn't count. So 9 and
it's
5.
fake.
4.5.
That's true. Good point. Good point.
That's what I'm saying. This is a mad close spread.
Good counter.
I don't
Yeah.
think I'm
What's the spread?
4.5.
Makes
I don't
sense.
think it's that crazy.
No, I don't think it's that crazy to say the Packers pull this off. But it's just which version of the Packers are you going to get? Which version of Jordan Love are you going to get?
I mean, shit, what version of Jalen Hurts do you get?
Yeah.
Like
Coming
coming
back
off
from injury.
a few weeks of not playing, too. So, I mean, granted,
Doesn't
if any
matter.
team can win with a run game
Yeah.
just by itself, it's either them or the Lions. But, yeah, I mean, bro, Saquon Barkley's on another one this year, and I think he wants that ring.
But they might be the most. Are they not the most complete team in the league?
They are
Yeah,
the most
that's
What
complete
weakness
team
do
in
they
the league.
have?
They don't have a weakness.
don't
That's
have-
the
no, they
answer.
don't.
They
Yeah.
actually don't have a weakness. It's crazy.
Just Sirianni, I think, is the biggest weakness. I'm not a Sirianni guy.
I think he gets a little more hate than he deserves, but
Deserved though.
I mean,
don't think
by
it's- I don't
Eagles
think it's-
fans. Like,
Yeah.
they fucking
Yeah.
despise him.
but Philly hates everybody.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts is low key a weakness.
Hurts.
We've seen him perform incredibly well in the playoffs in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Throwing
but
the
this
football.
ain't the past. This is the present.
Did he?
It's
He had a
good.
great
Had
season.
a great year.
Great.
He had a great season.
You had a good year.
Yeah.
You had a good year.
Better than Jordan Love.
Yeah. For certain. But
As a quarterback, yeah. Like when we're including like rushing and all that. As a pure passer, no.
Jordan was iffy this year, man.
Yeah, but Jalen Hurts really wasn't that good as
Hurts
a
was
passer.
2,900 yards, 18 tuds with 5 interceptions through the air.
So missed
But he had
what?
14 on the ground. What?
That's crazy.
Yeah, 14 on the ground is tough.
Missed
especially for
what,
Merchant.
2 and 3, a game in
Missed
3 quarters.
2 games? Game in 3 quarters?
Yeah.
Basically. Mid, I don't know. Next game,
2 games.
the game of the fucking week. This is the one the Washington Commanders travel to Tampa to play Baker and the Bucks.
I love Baker. And the
Baker's
Bucs,
my
man.
guy. I'm going with the Bucks here.
I love
Wow.
that. I love that. Me too.
Love Baker.
It's the same exact reasoning as you.
Yeah.
Just pure Baker.
Pure Baker Mayfield.
Yeah.
Pure grit. That's just what it is. Like
You want to talk about grit?
Who?
Bucks are
My
gritty.
God, bro. Jane Daniels
First
is not
of all,
gritty.
Yes, he is, bro. Yes, he is, bro.
I
What
hope he hits the gritty this week.
Stop, bro.
On your dome, honestly. Who would have thought getting to the playoffs and here I am picking a team that I hated on all year? I'm taking the Washington Commanders. The Bucs defense is decent. That's about it. Jaden Daniels is going to walk into Tampa Bay and shred this secondary.
You want to talk about a rookie quarterback peaking at the right time?
That is also very true.
We already did. Like, we already did, bro. Don't worry.
No, but you want to talk about one.
I mean, this one's been in the MVP conversation for a lot of this year. I just don't think Tampa has what it takes to hold this man down at this point. So, yeah, I think Washington walks in there and takes over Tampa Bay.
That's fair. I don't know. I think the experience of the Bucs helps. They were in the playoffs last year. They won a playoff game last year. Baker has also been on another level this year. He's been one of the better quarterbacks in the league. Mike Evans, if Marshawn Lattimore is out,
So I was
no
about
one,
to say,
no one's guarding Mike Evans. I don't know if he's playing. I don't know what the
Vladdy's playing. Oof, Mike Evans ejected by the second quarter.
We all love Mike Evans, but he gets shut down by Marshawn Lattimore more often than not. So, and your boy, the Bucs run game has just been on another level this year compared to last year, and they still won a playoff game not having a good run game. And their run defense is very good.
Sean Tucker. I love him.
Their defense is good, but they also, like, I don't know, I feel like they play well situationally. Like Vita Vea always making big plays, and Levante David.
Commanders' run defense is still like respectfully shutting that Bucky Irving shit down. I'm not even going to lie. Daron Payne back, Jonathan Allen. You have fucking elite linebackers in terms of stuffing the run, and Frankie Louvu and Bobby Wagner. They're shutting that shit down. Baker's going to have to beat them, which he can.
Yeah,
He
definitely can.
can.
I'm not saying he can, but
Yeah.
they're shutting that Bucky Irving shit down.
I don't know. It's so tough to like.
Fuck names their kid Bucky.
How the
now he switched up. Yeah,
turntables.
the switch up
How
is
the
crazy.
turntables.
I don't know, man.
This guy forgets we have cameras. The switch up's crazy.
It's hard to not be.
Bro,
like,
they really give anybody podcast equipment these days, man. It's just crazy.
how do you not be biased though? Like, I feel like it's so difficult. Like, I don't want to hate on Jaden Daniels.
It's like
I
but,
have
like,
to.
when a
I love
game
Bo
is
Nix.
like.
Like, I have no choice. I had to push agendas.
I don't know if this game is a pick 'em because like you can definitely argue either way, but like then you're biased definitely
100%.
because it's like it's not like
I
saying the
love
Broncos
Baker,
are going
bro.
to beat the Bills. That's just straight up bias, but that's all biased. But no, I love Baker Mayfield. I just think he has an edge to him, and like
I just think Jaden has all of those shits. Like, I'm not going to lie. I feel like every time the going's gotten tough for Jaden Daniels, he's showed up and showed out every single time. On Sunday
fair.
night against the Falcons, bro looked like he fucking broke his leg in half and then just got up
That
and
was
was back.
I remember when we were watching that, man. That
He's
was
cold-blooded,
crazy.
bro. Like,
100%.
he's going into these overtime games, these fourth quarter drives, just giggling and shit, smiling, smirking. Like, he don't give a fuck.
Shit ain't cute no more.
Yeah.
If I played in the week,
I want Baker's on the other side. Shit ain't cute.
If Bo played in the week NFC, then he'd probably be giggling like the same. But if Bo got to face no competition at all, then yeah, fine. But it's fine.
I agree with
No
you.
competition.
I honestly agree with you.
I'd be giggling.
I mean, shit, if I had the Broncos, if it was the Broncos versus the Buccaneers, I would take the Broncos. I would 100% take the Broncos,
Would
too.
you?
but-
Christopher?
No. My bias has to creep in.
Exactly. Yeah. We push agendas on this podcast.
Not a
so,
Bo Nix hater, by the way. He likes Bo
Yeah,
Nix.
he loves one.
He loves him. Yeah,
I've
he's a
heard.
big fan.
That's all I've heard.
This could be an awesome game though. Like I'm really excited for this one.
Could very well be a lot of points.
What's the
and
over under?
A lot of
I'll
passing
look it
yards.
up.
I'd guess the over-under is like 52
50
and a half. Oh, okay.
Bro, the Broncos beat a bunch of mid-ass teams all year,
was
too,
fucking
bro.
Oh, here we go. Who have the Commanders beaten this year?
The Eagles.
The Giants.
Bro, they beat the Eagles with Kenny
The
Pickett.
Eagles, the most complete
What was
team
this?
in
No,
the NFL.
no, no,
Come on, they beat the
no.
Eagle with
What was the-
Kenny Pickett and
Hold up. What was the
Tanner
score of that
McKinnon.
game prior to?
fuck his
What
name
was the
was.
score of that game prior
Yeah, but they
to
beat the
Jalen-
Eagles.
No, but what was the score of that game when Jalen Hurts was playing?
Doesn't matter. They won the game. Why does
Bro.
the first quarter score matter?
You're
The
deflecting.
final quarter.
Baker
matter.
beat the Lions.
Why does the first quarter score matter?
Baker lit up the Lions.
Damn right.
Because Mr. Two Gloves over
This
there
isn't
came
about
into the
Baker.
fucking
No,
game.
I'm just saying why I'm just making that point. Oh, if it's just a Jaden Daniels thing, fine, I'll stay out of it. But
Jaden Daniels clears Bo Nix. No, the Commanders are beating Tampa Bay though. Tampa Bay don't move me. They're
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, they don't move me that much either. I mean, like, talk about weak divisions. I mean, what do we say?
Yeah.
So, they don't move me either, but
That
like
division's
what you're
straight
saying,
garbage.
a
Horrible.
push, I'll take Baker.
Man, the prince that was promised in the Atlanta Falcons just completely let us down again.
Dude, they predicted it 2 years in a row.
Yep.
All right, and the final game of Wild Card Weekend, The Vikings travel to LA to play the Rams. I'm gonna go first on this one. Rams by 100,000.
That's crazy.
Rams by 100,000. We saw Sam Darnold's true colors last week. We saw how to beat the Minnesota Vikings, and I promise Sean McVay was watching, and Sean McVay is going to make sure he implements a game plan to make Sam Darnold uncomfortable. Rams by 100,000.
Rams by 100,000.
100,000.
I think it's a very close game. That's where I'm
100,000.
at.
The way that Rams D-line is clicking right now,
Yeah.
It's terrifying.
right? And you saw the blueprint to beating Sam Darnold was get pressure in his fucking face.
You know, this is just crazy how good the Rams can be in a couple years if they get the quarterback right after Stafford too. But I mean, shit, talking about this year, like we said it all year. The Rams, if they get in, all they have to do. They are a Super Bowl contender now. That is all they had to do, and now they are a Super Bowl contender. I mean, just like all these other playoff teams, but I think we'd put them on a short list of teams that we look at and say they can actually go ahead and win 4 straight games and go win the Super Bowl because they got a guy in Matthew Stafford who's done it. They have weapons. The offensive line is healthy. The defense is young and just getting better week after week after week. I'm taking the Rams.
Yeah, I'm taking the Rams too. I don't know. I'm not trying to. Yeah, I love the confidence. I'm not trying to debate the 100,000. I love Kevin O'Connell. I do.
Me too.
We could debate the 100,000.
Nah,
What do
I
you
mean,
think? Like
what is-
99?
What is the? I want to. I don't know.
One and a
What is
half.
the spread? One and
Not
it's a
e-
pick
not
'em.
even the
Okay.
spread. I want to know how.
Who's the favorite?
The Vikings.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I would take
makes
the
sense.
plus 1.5 for the Rams then, not even the money line.
But what is the like how the track record of McVay versus his former?
His predecessor?
Yeah.
It's a good question.
Well, that is a really good question. I don't necessarily know, but I know he owns the guy that he came from,
Yes.
or that he was with for a while in Shanahan.
Shanahan.
So,
I mean, he's just a mastermind. I love
McVay
him,
is just
like,
he's
McVay is an absolute
uncomparable. Like
mastermind,
he
yeah.
is the one of one. Like
It's tough because like the past few weeks, like Stafford has been okay. Cup has been like
Disappeared.
non-existent.
but that's
They've
also
still
just
been
because
winning.
Stafford throws to one guy and
Right.
one guy
Oh,
over
and
and
over
he
over
kind of just
again.
does that
Comes
when
from
he
blocking.
gets into it. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like what it's
Um,
Blocking hard.
Yeah, yeah.
Man.
Yes.
I don't know, man, because it's so tough because we've seen Stafford do it before, and it's hard to pick against a guy that's won. a
Bro,
Super
there's
Bowl,
no way
you
you're
know?
going to pick fucking Sam Darnold to beat Matthew
Do it,
Stafford
bro.
in a
Hey,
play.
No one has
I
to.
don't think he's taking Sam Darnold to beat Matthew Stafford. I think he's taking the
I'm-
Vikings
Yeah, I
to
don't know.
beat the Rams. We were talking about them being.
I'm gonna
argued-
take the Rams. I'd rather take the Rams and be wrong than
Why be different?
than not.
I
We were
agree.
talking
You know?
about them being what? Finish that.
the one of the best rosters in the NFL, the Vikings.
Yeah, but it don't matter because they have Sam Darnold at quarterback. That's what I was trying to tell you
Never
guys.
mattered.
It matter.
Never mattered.
I mean, look, what if last week was just the warm up? What if it was just I needed to get under the bright lights, get used to it a little bit? He played so bad last week.
If he played so
That
bad
I
and they
fear-
found a way to win and get a week off that he could prepare, sure, I'd be with. That's what I said.
Yeah.
If they win that game, sure, I could be with it. But they're not. He's not bouncing back from the week he just had last week and going and beating a Super Bowl champion roster.
in LA
a
too. I forgot it was
Like
in
a,
LA.
a
That was-
Super Bowl
yeah.
coach.
sucks
like,
for Minnesota.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
It really
he's
does
not,
suck.
They're not winning.
You
bro.
go 14 and
This is-
3. and
This
you're
is
a wild
probably the
card.
game that I'm most confident in. Out of all the wild card
Of
games.
all of them,
Yes.
not the Bills over the Broncos.
Bo Nix is Bo Nix is mad good, bro.
I like that. Yeah, you're not as confident in that one. Nah, yeah. I mean, I agree.
I don't think what happened? The Vikings lost 3 games this year.
Yeah.
The last time they lost, the
12-4.
last time they lost, they went out and fucking got dicked down by the Rams the week after too. Look at their schedule. That's what happened. They lost their first game, and everyone was like, "Oh shit, are the Vikings cooked? Let's see how they respond." And then they got dicked down by the Rams the following week.
Well, so it might be history. Might be written in the books. History repeats itself.
Could be. I mean, yeah,
let me
like
make
I
sure
said,
I'm
it's
not
just-
cabbing.
It's tough picking against.
Yeah.
McVay.
No, I
It's
do
They
never
remember
lost
them
to the
playing each
Lions
other.
by 2, and then
Lost.
the very next week lost to the Rams. Yeah,
So
they're
I was
cooked.
gonna pick.
Wow.
They're cooked.
Lost to the
They're
Lions
cooked.
and then got
It's
smacked by the
over.
Rams.
I
in
was gonna
LA.
pick the Vikings because I was like, Stafford. Like I said, past few weeks hasn't been great. Who the fuck is calling me? Leave me alone. It's just it's from fucking bill collector. It's tight. So I was gonna pick the
Who do
Vikings.
you owe money, Thomas?
I think it's like AT&T. Like nothing, no one crazy.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, cool.
they've called me 3 times while I'm sitting here.
He's got gambling debts.
Yeah, OD. So I was gonna pick against the Rams, but then I was like, you know what? If like Stafford not playing great the past few weeks is the reason, like that can't be it because everything else around them has been great. So I'm gonna trust that guy to show up when he needs to.
That's so tough because
Think
I
they
feel
do.
like I'm such a Darnold hater, but I really don't even think it's gonna be.
You're a Jet fan.
I have to like that. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't
this
think
is-
it's gonna be an easy win. I really.
I don't
I don't either.
I don't think it's gonna be easy. I really don't. But
I don't know if it's gonna be easy, but
that's what you just said.
You said 100,000.
I don't think
That's
it's
pretty
actually gonna be
fucking
100,000. But like, no, I don't see a world where the Vikings win this game.
That's the difference.
It
I
could be a
could.
close game.
I could
sure, but
definitely
I
see
just
a
don't.
world where the Vikings win this game.
I don't think Sam Darnold's fucking built like that.
I
just
don't either.
That's what I'm
But I
saying.
wouldn't be I wouldn't be surprised if the
That
Vikings pull it off.
motherfucker goes out there and goes
Respect.
350
Yeah,
and
100%.
4.
Respect,
Oh,
bro. I don't
350
think he's.
would-
Why would I?
350 and
Bro,
4
why would I
be
think
nuts.
he's built like that? Like honestly,
No, you have no reason
like
to think
why
so.
would I think he's built for that? We just saw, bro, him in the fucking biggest fucking moment of his career fold like a lawn. He was
Yeah.
ass,
No,
bro.
that
I
was
don't think
bad.
he's gonna have to go 350 and 4 though. How high scoring do you think the game's gonna be? Realistically,
Bro, he literally lost him the game though. Again.
Over
100%,
47 and a half, so like it's decent, but
Their
Yeah,
defense
in
was
the 20s
holding
is
them
fine.
for the whole first half.
yeah,
Oh,
Vikings defense.
first half.
Brian
and he
Flores
was just
has that
ass
defense
fuck-
right,
yeah,
bro.
the defense is sick. I
That
like
defense
the
could
Vikings
really get to
defense.
staff. That's
Andrew
why
Van
I'm like
Ginkel is
tempted.
fucking goaded, bro.
I'm tempted to
Goaded.
go Vikings.
Jonathan
I'm not gonna-
Grenard has been so good.
Goaded. No, their defense is sick.
Like
but-
Stafford could definitely struggle. Like I would not be surprised if he struggles. It's
I mean,
really-
we
it's
always
just
say
Sam.
like as much as Stafford can win you a game, he can lose you a game.
He
Like,
definitely could
get-
lose you a game.
You could
too.
get 2-3 picks from Matt Stafford, and
You could get
you get a couple turnovers. you're
Sam
probably
Darnold from Matthew Stafford in this game,
I just don't.
but I don't think that'll happen.
No, in the
just
playoffs, I don't see it
after what
happen.
we
Yeah, I don't
just
see it
saw from the Vikings last week, like I just trust Sean McVay to
Yeah.
see that blueprint that we just saw and say this is the way,
Yeah,
and it's
agree.
going to be again relatively simple for them to deploy said game plan, whatever it is.
It's just I don't.
Stafford get the ball out quick because you know they're fucking coming.
Yeah.
They're coming hard and they're coming fast.
I don't know.
And
if,
then Jared Verse
talking
fucking
about?
go get him.
Oh.
Like go get him.
Amik Robertson played phenomenal coverage one-on-one with Jettas, but Darnold had multiple chances to hit him wide open. I'm not sure the Rams have anybody that can even fuck with Justin
I
Jefferson.
know, but it don't
No one-
matter
I mean, no
if
one
Darnold's throwing the fucking
Like it?
ball 5 feet over his
No,
head, bro.
I'm taking the Rams.
I might
But
go.
I'm just
It don't.
playing devil's advocate.
I agree, but it don't matter if Darnold has pressure in his face and is throwing the ball 5 yards
Yeah.
over his fucking head.
Yeah, I guess.
Because I
Yeah.
think the Rams are gonna get more, even more pressure on him than the fucking Lions just did.
I'm gonna take the Vikings then. I'm gonna switch.
Bro, we just sat up here last. We just sat up here last week and said how ass the Lions defense is, how terrible it is, how
They got a
have
lot of
no-
pieces
said
back
that?
this past week.
for sure.
Because they were
No, it
ass.
hasn't been.
For
It
sure,
hasn't
but
been.
on that D line, not so much. They got Anzalone back, sure, but
DJ Reader.
sure, but only McNeil's still
Big
out.
time.
Yeah,
Only
but they were
McNeil's
getting
still out.
edge pressure, is my point, and from Randos and Zadarius Smith,
Randoms.
randoms, like literal randoms. The Rams D line. Point being, the Rams D line is gonna get more pressure than the Lions D line just did, and Sam Darnold just can't handle that.
Damn, I'm gonna take Samson. I mean, he's playing for money. Oh my God, this is such
So
a
you're
make or
switching?
break game,
Aaron
bro. I'm
Glenn-
gonna switch, bro. This is like the biggest make or break game I've ever
No,
seen
it
a
really
player
is.
play, bro. It's either 50 million or a fucking vet minimum.
25.
I don't even
25
know,
or
bro.
50.
No, yeah. I mean, if he balls out in the playoffs, if he wins this game, he's a 50
He wins
million
this game as a
quarterback.
$50 million quarterback.
Yeah. This is huge. Like this is like the
Some would
biggest
say
game.
massive.
This is massive. This is a massive game for Sam, bro. He lost so much money a few nights ago, so I don't know. I mean, I don't want to take it, but damn, now like after you being devil's advocate, you switched me. You didn't mean to.
I didn't intend to.
I mean, I had the Rams first. I love the Rams, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Now I'm kind of like that Brian Flores defense. Is
The Rams are also
so
a
much.
popular upset, which makes it like
It's so trendy.
You know,
I feel
yeah,
like I've taken a lot of
exactly, like-
upsets though. I
Yeah.
take the Bron. I'll take the
I
Vikings.
mean, shit, the Rams
I
were
took the
popular.
underdog in the entire NFC wild card.
Rams.
The
Oh, yeah,
Commanders were-
Packers.
Bucks are favorite?
Yeah, Commanders
They're
are
at
the
home, they're at
underdogs.
home.
What? Even? Oh, that's weird.
Wait, they are dogs in the game, right?
Who?
Commanders?
Yeah.
Okay.
Indeed.
Wow. Yeah,
All right.
I'd like to say that's probably not going to happen. But if it does, I mean,
What, all underdogs? That'd be fucking sick.
Lions little Mickey Mouse ring over there.
Hey.
So,
Rings are
it is
ring.
regardless, bro.
but
I don't know.
all right.
See, I don't feel crazy about picking all underdogs in the NFC though, because I've been saying for weeks and weeks that shit's so
I
wide
took
open.
2 of them.
Yeah.
that shit's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
wide open. Like,
So,
All right. So before we move on from this, I asked the question before the playoffs start: what's the Super Bowl matchup, and who's the Super Bowl winner?
I'm not saying.
Say the Denver Broncos.
I'm
I dare
not
you,
doing
bro.
that. I'm not doing that.
If you say the Broncos, I'll say the Bucks.
Really?
He's just baiting you, bro.
I'm
Chris will say the Commanders.
Nah.
Matt will say the Rams. We're good.
I'm gonna stick to what I had preseason. I had Chiefs Rams going into the season. I'm gonna stick with it, Chiefs
Whoa.
Rams, and I'm gonna take the Chiefs. It's simple. It's Pat Mahomes. I don't really got to say anything else.
I'm gonna go. The
I want
injuries
to
are
take
tough.
the Bills, so
I'm gonna go.
Really bad.
I'm gonna go Chiefs, Lions, Chiefs Super Bowl winners.
This is so tough because before everything happened, when I realized Bo Nix actually is going to be a good quarterback, I had the Bills. I was texting you. I think this is the Bills' year. We've had those conversations.
Yeah, we have.
Like, is it Bills Ravens? Who's the better AFC team?
I just can't believe in them.
I
as much
can.
as I'm a Bills
I
guy.
can too.
I
I've
can.
been saying for weeks and weeks that I really, really, really want to pick the Bills, but we've also said all year that we refuse to pick against the Chiefs.
Yep.
So
Yeah, if the Broncos weren't facing the Bills, oh my god, like I can't pick the Bills after I just said they're gonna lose, but I want to. If the Bills, beat
That
the
would be some
Broncos-
weird.
So if the
Nah,
Bills beat
no.
the Broncos, then you think the Bills?
Then
are
the
going
Bills,
to Super Bowl.
yeah,
Okay.
100%. I do think the winner out of the NFC is going to be the Eagles. So God, I can't say the Bills though. I'll say Ravens Eagles. We'll do that. I'm not. I know you can't bet against the Chiefs. I know you can't. I think that this is like compared to the other years, it's so conflicting because it's like, yeah, but they still find ways to win. I'm more confident picking against the Chiefs in any other year. This AFC, oh my God, this is such a juggernaut. Like I'm so confident. I'm so confident in the AFC. I can see Josh Allen beating Mahomes this year in the playoffs. I can see Lamar
100%.
doing it this
No.
year. I don't think it's gonna be. If it's not the Chiefs' year, then it's obviously out of the Bills or the Ravens. And I don't know. I'll take the Ravens. Eagles winner.
So, if the Chiefs didn't look as dominant as they did the last 2 weeks that they played with their entire starters, obviously not this past week getting tossed around by Bo.
Yeah.
I would probably pick against them, but they looked so damn good. They looked like they're, in peak playoff form. And for that reason, I'm going to take the Kansas City Chiefs. But I will say if it's not the Chiefs, I think the Ravens are the best threat now. And I didn't feel that way earlier in the year, obviously. But I think the Ravens are the biggest threat to the Chiefs now. But I'm going to have Chiefs. And I started the season in the preseason, I had the Lions. And unfortunately, because of injuries, because of circumstances that, they can't manage, and it's not their fault, I'm going to take the Eagles. Best roster in the entire NFL, best all around. And honestly, I think the Eagles get their revenge on them this year. I think the Eagles beat Pat Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I have the Eagles as my Super Bowl champ.
Oh, we both have Eagles winners.
Ugh, you guys are so fucking. Ugh.
Look at us in the couch. Bo
Let's go,
Nix,
baby.
Eagles. Oh my goodness.
Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to the channel, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good stuff.
Make sure to check out our full-length podcast popping up on the screen right now.